Welcome back. For today's good news story, we're going to meet a woman who helped design an income program here in New York City to support new mothers in need. Please welcome Megha Agarwal. Megha, nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you both as well.
Megha, what a great idea. It's called the Bridge Project. Tell us what you do and how it came to be.
Yes, of course. So the Bridge Project, it's based on the idea that every single baby in this country and in this city deserves a safe and healthy start to their life. And in general, that should be something that should be true. And I think nobody has any reason to believe it shouldn't be. But unfortunately, in this country and in the city in particular, that just isn't the case. If you look at our child poverty rates, what you're seeing is actually 25%. 1 in 4 of the babies in this city in New York are born into poverty. And so what the program tries to do is provide mothers with unconditional and consistent cash during the first 3 years of a child's life and during the pregnancy period as well, to help alleviate some of the stress that actually comes with living in poverty, so that babies are actually given that opportunity to develop and grow in a healthy way.
Because those essentials are so expensive. It's just, it's oppressive for young mothers starting out in the world just to provide the basic essentials. Tell us about some of these women that you've helped.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's what it comes down to. And if you hear these stories, it's heartbreaking. We're talking about mothers that aren't able to afford, putting a clean diaper on their baby. And so they reuse the same one again and again. It's people that have to choose between, does my baby get fed today or do I get fed today? It's people that live out of walk-in closets in their in-laws' house because they can't afford to be anywhere else. I mean, imagine not being able to provide for your baby in the way that you want to and you know how to, but just not being able to actually do it. And so the mothers in our program, that's how they live. They live day to day on $14,000 annually. I mean, imagine that. That's a little over $1,000 a month. In New York City, like that, it's not going to get you that much.
Yeah. How long do you provide the financial assistance for?
So the money is for 36 months, 3 years. And the idea is really to support during the earliest days of life. So the period of life that we know is the most crucial in terms of development. By age 3, it's astounding. I mean, 80% of brain development actually happens in the first 3 years of life. And so it's kind of like baking a cake. Like you can frost it as much as you want following that period of time, but if the cake itself isn't baked well, like you're out of luck. So that's really why we do focus on the first 3 years. It's setting folks up for a happy, healthy life in the future, and you really need to narrow down then to do that.
Such an important mission. We're so happy that you could share your story and what you're doing with us, and we've partnered with NetSpend. We'd like to contribute a little bit, $5,000, to help you with what you're doing every single day. Thank you very much, Megha, for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me, and thanks for your generosity this season.
Happy holidays.
Great job.
Happy holidays.
So interesting to hear all of those statistics and facts, right?
Well, I don't think people realize how much young mothers are up against, because it's oppressive.
For today's good news story, Live is partnered with NetSpend. NetSpend's all-access mobile accounts have helped over 10 million people on their journey to financial freedom, with perks like the ability to shop, pay bills, budget, and manage your money anytime, anywhere. Learn more by visiting www.netspend.com.